Mercedes fucking Benz. What sort of car do you drive? Have you dipped out in life? Are things not working well for you? Watch the ArchieLuxury program, fuckers! Hello, I'm Archibald Chesterfield III. I'm the method actor who plays Paul Pluter. And welcome to the ArchieLuxury channel in syndication with the Paul Pluter channel. Please remember, like, subscribe, and tell your fuckhead friends about my videos. Remember, I got fridge space. Do you know watches? They've just come on board with ArchieLuxury, a fantastic app for the iPhone. Let's start, fuckers. This is paid reviews because I don't do shit for free. $20 US, and I'll answer any questions you have. Hello, Archie. Hope you are keeping well. I love tuning in to enjoy your theatrics / method acting. Thank you. I am in need of your advice. I've sent you $20 US via PayPal. Since watching your channel, I've taken your advice in terms of how to manage my finances. I made the necessary sacrifices to decrease my outgoings, and I have cancelled my credit cards. Well done! I've also increased my income by resolving to work harder. I've managed to save $20,000. I know this is small. No, that is not small. That is a fuckload of coin. Very, very well done. That's fucking amazing. But I am proud to have changed circumstances by following your advice. It has made me so happy. I bought 2 mid-range Seiko watches. Ooh, I don't know about this, because they are the only Archie certified shitters. Yep, that's true, that a cheap cunter can easily wear while saving for the first non-shitter. It's better than being that cunt that checks his phone if someone asks him the time. These are the same cunters that masturbate Arch. My question to you, Arch, is in regards to university. My family and friends are very well educated, and I feel very insecure when I admit that I don't have a degree. I've hated everything I've studied and can't see myself enjoying a corporate job. I'm seeking your wisdom on the matter. Is it worth $30,000 to $50,000 in debt in order to increase my income by going to university? I'm 25 and I'm happier than I've ever been now that I'm focusing on saving and just generally enjoying myself. I would love to travel like you suggested, but I'm constantly being urged to return to study. Between my 2 jobs, I have plenty of free time to explore my interests and feel virtually no stress, and can save $800 to $1,000 after rent, utilities, etc. are paid. What should I do, Arch? Talk some sense in me. Best regards, Samuel. Please, may I request that you keep my full name private, Arch, as your viewers are cunters. Okay. Samuel, what do I think? I understand where you're coming from. I myself have been enrolled at university more times than most cunts have had hot dinners. And the quest for a university degree, it's a bitch. It's a real bitcher. And, you know, I know where you're coming from. Let me fucking tell you, I know exactly what you're saying there, because, see, my family, my dad has a economics degree, Bachelor of Economics. His sister has a doctorate in education, and his brother has he's a GP, a medical doctor. And I gotta tell you, it's, there's a lot of pressure to get a university degree. My own siblings, so within my own family, my brother, he's got a commerce degree. My sister's got a marketing degree. What's old Archie got? Archie went to university, I went to Griffith University, studied a Bachelor of Informatics, and I left after about 12 weeks. I missed the cutoff, and I had to pay hex on the first fucking semester. Fuck me dead, it was an advanced mathematics degree, and I hate mathematics. I hated math. I was a bit lazy. A better class of loser, I said, in the advanced maths classes. But anyhow, fuckers. I did a few university subjects at open learning. And fuck do I hate study. I fucking hate study. I hate it. I don't know what it is, I'm very, very autodidactic. What I mean by that is topics I love. I love getting information on them. Let's just have a bit of a squiz here at Archie's bookshelf. These are on watches. They're also on Louis Vuitton. Have a look here. Have a look what's here. So much stuff I have on interest. This is only one bookshelf, right? So I hear you. I hate university study. I've tried to go back. I then a couple of years ago, I started a Bachelor of Arts, Information Technology. It was like a social, looked at social media, a little bit of programming. But I started it and, fuck, I hate, I like studying what I like. I like studying what I like, but shit that I'm not interested in, fuck. Have a circle jerk. Oh, I hate it. I hate it. And I used to think, I'd like to do a university degree. It's not a university degree I wanted, it's the prestige. And I gotta tell you, university is so fucking boring. You can go there and it kind of, you go to university, it's about just doing shit you loathe. It prepares you for a job you loathe. So you got to understand it, fuckers, that this is the way it goes. There was a very interesting video from Warren Buffett, and he was talking about, what would he do? What advice would he give? He says, is it worth going to Harvard? And Warren Buffett said, you pay this big amount of money for these business schools when there's many public universities which offer a degree which is fairly similar for a hell of a lot less money. And he kind of says, if he was doing it again, he wouldn't go to these Harvards or, these Ivy League super elite universities. He would go for the public universities, quite reasonable prices. And, I got to say it again, do you need a university degree to be successful? No, you don't. You don't need a university degree. I mean, I got to tell you this. I had a near-death experience. I was in a plane. We're making an emergency landing. They're throwing fuel out. I didn't think to myself, fuck me dead, Jesus. I didn't study. I didn't finish that university degree. No. I was more happy looking at my Explorer 2 saying, hey, I'm glad I got a nice watch. I didn't even think, hey, fuck, I wish I had done that university degree. And it can be a double-edged sword. I got to be completely frank with you. If I had a university degree, I probably would have got a government job. I mean, I have contracted to government, done contracting work for government without a university degree, that's fine. But if you really want to get a job there, you got to have a degree. And I wouldn't have the balls to resign because you got a cushy job where you don't have to do a lot of work, you can bludge. And I don't know whether that's such a good thing. I got to tell you this, my own view on university degrees. It depends on your profession, okay? If you are talking medicine, you need a university degree. If you are talking law, you want to be a lawyer. I mean, the world doesn't need more lawyers, fuckers. Yes, you need a degree. How about accountancy and business? Well, there's a lot of stuff you can pick up without having a business degree. And I got to tell you the truth there. You really... See, I looked at things completely different. See, my mother died when I was 15. I was trying at high school, and then I started my own small business. And it kind of took off, and I had some financial rewards. I got a BMW. A BMW, Bubba! BMW. And I started getting into luxury goods. And do you need a university degree to be successful? Well, it's like anything in life. What is success? What is anything? A university degree. I wish my children to get a university degree. Yes, I do. But you as an individual doesn't mean you're a failure if you don't have a university degree. Look, I do a lot of other study. I have topics that I'm interested in. So, you know, I don't think the university degree means you're a failure or not. And, I mean, it's like this. You want to be successful, right? A businessman has money. That's his mark of success. It's not really the piece of fucking paper on the wall. He has money, moolah, cash. So, you've got to look at these things and say, well, what is the true meaning of success? Now, a university degree is a real fine thing to have. But if you hate study as much as I do, I hate it. I've fucking tried it probably about, how many times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times I've tried to go to university, which I've been enrolled. And I fucking hate it. I fucking hate it. I hate it. Hate it. And I gotta tell you the truth there. In what I do now, it doesn't really matter. I'm a YouTube entrepreneur. I'm an entrepreneur. And I mean, I'm a hell of a lot more successful than a lot of people with university degrees. There are people with university degrees who are much more successful than me. And it depends what you want to do. I think if you want to be rich, you got to set your goals. Are you wanting a university degree to have a job, or is it peer pressure? Your parents, we wish you had a degree. Well, you can be successful without a degree. In fact, me not having the degree meant I never got the government job I wanted, and I'm doing what I want now. I mean, would I rather have a government job and fuck off? I want to do what I'm doing. You know, so in some ways, not having the university degree has been a godsend. I was trying to tell you the story. So my story was, my mother died when I was 15. I was in year 11. So I kind of didn't study as hard. I put my effort into my small business. Small business went up. I did really well. The business had ups and downs, as many businesses. I bought a Beamer. I bought a Rolex. That's why I'm into Rolex watches and that. And, you know, I made some dumb life choices. I got married. That was a fucking stupid thing. Very, very bad marrying the Russian, because she didn't work. I had to support another person and children, and fuck me dead. I should have been out there partying. So, you know, that's disappointing. But then again, I had business experience. Then I did contracting. I got a job. I needed a job. And the fact I didn't have the degree meant when you apply for a lot of these jobs, they want the piece of paper. So it's kind of good not to be employable, because it's made me make money on myself. Wheeler dealing, buying, selling watches, dealing in luxury goods. You know, I wanted to buy a Rolex. I bought and sold. I fucked many things up, but I bought and sold. Wheeler dealer. I'm a hustler. Now I got a gold sub. So what? My gold sub. Fuck off, university degree. Fuckers with your steel fucking subs. I got a gold one, fuckers. And, you know, you got to find your own happiness. The university degree, you know, so I never got the job. Don't wish too hard, it might come true. So if I had the university degree, I would have possibly got a government job. I wouldn't have the balls to resign, because so in many ways, it's good not having the degree. I think you're better off. The thing is this, you don't need a degree if you base your training, your self-training, doing other things. You might read other books and stuff like that there. That could be a real cool way to go. There's many things that you can do to improve. Learn about watches if you love watches. Learn about whatever it is you love. You got to pick what you well and truly love. It's not for me to say what you should study. You like vintage Corvettes, study vintage Corvettes. You like Mercedes Benzes, study vintage, well, whatever you like, you got to do. You got to do something that makes you happy. So, in my way of looking at it there, the university degree, look, I had the same social pressure. I know exactly where you're coming from. And it's an interesting thing. I wish my kids get a degree. Is it the be all and end all of success? No, it's not. In fact, not having a degree can be a godsend because it means you don't get stuck in a fucking shitty fucking job. It means you've got to think outside the box. See? Because when you're 50, with or without a degree, you're very hard to get a job anyhow. So you really want to be self-employed. So to answer your question, you can be very, very successful just investing the money you've got here. This is enough to make you very, very rich. You invest money, you're going to become very rich. So my advice to you is to, you're 25, you invest big chunks of your money, you'll become a millionaire. You can become a millionaire by making smart choices. Maybe that's property, maybe it's shares, maybe it's wheeler dealing, whatever it is. But my best advice, biggest wealth hazards are a bitch who divorces you. Fancy living, thinking you're better than other people. You come down with a thud. See? And spending too much. So if you spend wisely, wheeler dealer, hustle, hustle, hustle. Trade, pick up a product, whether it's selling cars, selling watches, whatever you want to sell or do. Think of a business. Put your effort into that. You're going to outpass these fuckers with government jobs and fucking, that's you want to be an entrepreneur. That's more exciting. So I think realistically, I understand what you're saying. Would I bother me? Well, you're doing well if you're saving in that there. Don't worry about the university degree to please other people. It's if you really want to do a course that you need that qualification for. And personally, once you're over 40, you should really be working for yourself unless you've got a specialist job. Like if you're a doctor, well, you can't really work. Well, you can work for yourself as a doctor, but if you're working in, say you wanted to work in a hospital, well, you'd have to work for the hospital, so you'd have to be an employee. But you know what I'm saying, man. There's so many jobs where you want to be entrepreneurial. You want to do your own thing. You don't want some cunt. You don't want some snotty-nosed little fucking 22-year-old telling you what to fucking do. You want to fucking say, hey, fuckers, I am who I am. So the university degree, is it the be-all and end-all? No, it's not. But don't waste, that doesn't mean do nothing. Doesn't mean sit on the bench and drink beer and watch football. It means learn some other skills. Learn some skills. Why can't you be autodidactic? Learn skills that interest you. If it's vintage Corvettes, vintage Corvettes. If it's vintage Mercs, vintage Mercs. Whatever it is that you love. They say it takes 10,000 hours to become an expert in a topic. 10,000 hours. Think of a topic. What topics do you like? What makes you happy? What motivates you? Learn that shit. See if you can make money out of it. If you like vintage Corvettes, buy and sell vintage Corvettes. Get a really fucking get the best one you can. That's what I would do. What interests you? Your life, you're only here for a short time. We can't live forever, unfortunately. So you make of it what you want to make of it. If that is if you want the degree to make you happy, get the fucking degree. Personally, I can't fucking stand it. I can't stand it. I could pay some cunt to do the degree for me. That's what I want to do. But, fuck it. I don't need it. I don't need it. And I tell you something, when I meet super fans, I met a billionaire, I've met super hedge fund managers, they don't say to me, hey Archie, do you have a degree? They don't give a fuck. They want to hear about my shenanigans. That's what they want to hear about. So, do you need the degree? Not essential, no. Is a degree good? Well, for my own children, yes it is. It means you can get a nice middle class job. Upper middle, hopefully. Do I want one? Not in your life! I can't stand that shit. I want to be an entrepreneur. I want to do my own fucking thing. I want to wake up when I want, do what the fuck I want, smell the fucking roses! ArchieLuxury signing out. Tell me what you miserable brown vinyl fuckers with university degrees think of that, cunters. Like, subscribe, and tell your fuckhead university degree friends about my channel, fuckers. 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 University educated cunt.
We specialize here in pre-owned Rolex watches. Rolex watch is a very special timepiece, and we always do the servicing exactly as factory specifications. We buy a pre-owned piece and we put it into brand new condition. We have Rolex certified technicians working on that. We completely disassemble the piece. We adjust and polish and change every single part of the watch.
You have to have certified watchmakers that know what they're doing. If you have an expensive car, you're just not going to bring it to any mechanic that doesn't know what they're doing.
You spend $5,000, it's like if you put money in the safe deposit box. And 1 or 2 years from now, you will keep having your $5,000. We have to spend a lot of money to get all this equipment together, but makes me feel I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. It's not a question of money, it's my passion.
Jewelers on time, simply the best.